Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition. Now, here's your host, Timothy Carter.
Thanks for joining me on the podcast. Today we're going to talk about what makes a law firm blogging strategy successful. So for many law firms, the world of digital marketing is a confusing one. You know, which strategies are worth pursuing? Which ones are trends? How should we allocate a limited budget? Will any of these techniques actually move the needle and generate leads? Well, you know, if you find yourself asking questions like these, you aren't alone. But we're here to simplify what can be an overwhelming topic and let you know that digital marketing success for law firms ultimately comes down to one crucial factor: quality content. If you can focus on one component of digital marketing, it should be content. More specifically, you should zero in on blogging. You know, and we're going to walk you through exactly how you can generate tangible, long-lasting results that propel your law firm SEO for years to come. So, you know, why does your law firm need a blog? You know, blogging isn't something you do to, you know, fill your time and hear yourself talk. It's an important element of modern, you know, SEO practices and digital marketing, and something that every law firm should be emphasizing each and every year they exist. A blog is important for several reasons. One, it gives your law firm a voice, quote unquote. You know, a blog is perfect for addressing topics and issues that, you know, you don't have room to cover in your website copy. You know, it allows for actionable conversational content that defines who your law firm is and what its main purpose is. It also humanizes your law firm. Obviously, outside of social media, there's no better way to humanize your law firm than with blog content. It gives you an outlet to cut through the corporate jargon and breathe life into your firm by connecting prospective clients with your lawyers, their expertise, and their interests. It also establishes linkable assets. You know, if you know anything about SEO, then you know how important it is to generate backlinks to your site. Blogging can provide an arsenal of linkable assets that accelerate your SEO efforts and make it easier to generate visibility for your law firm. You know, it also lowers your marketing expenses. You know, at one point, 23 of the 25 most expensive Google search terms fell under the category of law or litigation. Law firms can and do spend up to $100,000 per month on PPC ads alone. And while some can afford this expense, most can't. If your firm falls into the latter category, blogging is one way you can level the playing field. Not only is it more cost effective, but it's also far more sustainable. Though, you know, a blog isn't the end all be all of digital marketing, but it is one of the foundational building blocks that your law firm can't afford to live without. You know, a meager investment even will yield steady returns over the long term. So, you get the picture. You know, blogging is important, but how do you find success? So, here are 5 tips for successful law firm blogging. Number 1, develop editorial guidelines. Your blog is your brand's voice. Therefore, you can't afford for there to be any inconsistencies. You know, the best way to ensure your blog matches up with your law firm's larger goals is to develop a set of editorial guidelines. Your guidelines will address things like blog and content objectives, approved topics, brand voice, rules regarding headlines, voice and tone, even formatting, keywords, image guidelines, sourcing, hyperlink requirements, and anything else that you deem important. Number 2, establish a content calendar. You won't generate positive results by publishing a blog post here and there every 3 to 9 months. Your law firm blogging is a long-term, consistent commitment that requires consistency and regularity. You can keep your efforts on track by establishing a content calendar. Content calendar is exactly what it sounds like. A documented calendar that keeps you organized by outlining what you'll write, when you'll write it, when you'll publish it, where you'll share it, etc. You know, there's a lot of fancy tools out there for developing content calendars, but a classic spreadsheet may be the easiest option. Create columns for writing deadlines, topic ideas, categories, headlines, keywords, call to actions, publishing dates, and really any other pertinent information that helps streamline your blogging process. 3, write client-centric topics. You know, the biggest misnomer about law firm blogging is that you should be writing highly technical topics about new legal precedents or awards that your law firm has earned. But the truth is your readers don't care about these things. They want actionable content that helps them in their areas of need. Your blog will be far more effective if you write on client-centric topics. You are answering your ideal customers' questions that they have done a search in Google for. Start with how-to articles that dig into specific elements of each practice area your firm focuses on. You know, really there are hundreds of potential topics just waiting to be covered. Number 4, make your content digestible. You know, long form content is the most effective in today's marketplace. You know, I think somewhere was it SERP did a study of the average length of content in Google's top 10 search results and found that the top rated posts were on average more than 2,000 words in length. They were around for more than 2 years. So, length is good, but the problem is that it's easy to lose your audience in a 2,000 word blog post. So in order to maximize the value of lengthy blog posts, make sure your content is easy for readers to consume. You can make your content more digestible by, using listicle headlines to signal predictability, using numbered lists, bullet points, images, subheadings, to break up that text, limiting paragraphs to 3 to 5 sentences a copy, bolding, underlining, italicizing key points so that they stand out. Attention spans are short and people will click away from a post if it doesn't capture their imagination. Keep things simple and straight to the point and you'll generate better results. Number 5, leverage your blog to enhance visibility. Most law firms don't have enough website traffic to generate massive results from a blog without some sort of complementary strategy. In order to get more out of your blog, implement a link building strategy that uses your blog posts as linkable assets to enhance visibility and generate leads. If you're unfamiliar with link building, it's merely the process of acquiring backlinks from other authoritative websites and blogs. When you have a wealth of valuable content on your law firm website, journalists and bloggers are far more likely to mention your firm, use a quote, or reference one of your resources. As your blogging strategy matures, you'll start to see the value in link building and begin running your content idea through the filters of what makes your content appealing to other bloggers. You'll find that data-rich posts with tangible information, are more effective than generic content that unfortunately can be found on any law firm website. So here's the thing. Your law firm needs to consistently publish high quality content in order to generate positive results on the digital marketing front and rank in Google search results. However, you're in the business of being a lawyer, not writing marketing content. It doesn't make sense for you to spend hours of your week writing blog posts when you could be billing clients and doing client-oriented work. That's where we come into play here at SEO.co. Content is the core business of what we do. We regularly work with law firms to help them develop content, build out links, generate brand awareness, and drive leads. Through content writing, link building services, and paid marketing management, we have the knowledge to ensure your blog generates results for your law firm. And that's it for today's episode. If you would like some help on devising a strategy of content and building out an editorial calendar to create consistent content for your ideal customers, come on over to SEO.co and schedule a time to have a free consultation. Learn how we can help you scale your ability to outwrite and outrank your competition.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.